Day, another dollar, another Arsenal draw. You know, the funny thing is that when Arsenal scored the second goal, I lost hope in the game. I switched off. Then, because I have the notification on for the Premier League, I received, Wolves scored because I was watching the AC Milan game. Only for me to be surprised that they considered a classic goal. And from there, Wolves were hanging in the game, Wolves were in the game and they were trying all their best to hold on to. So from there, Arsenal, in my personal perspective, Arsenal have the quality, Arsenal have the quantity, Arsenal have the depth, Arsenal have everything. But there's two things Arsenal lack: our mentality and that killer. Arsenal do not have a killer player. Saka was playing number 10, he did nothing. He scored a goal, which was, if any better keeper who was on form, he would have saved that. He would have come out and saved it. The keeper was scared and he stayed back, he conceded. But, you should have that killer player. The Kevin De Bruyne, the Luka Modric, the Toni Kroos. At the back of the day, Arsenal used to have Perez. They used to have, Beckham. And those kind of players. You understand? With Liverpool currently, they have Florian Wirtz. If the game needs tight place, he will open. Manchester City have Bernardo Silva. Manchester City have, Ryan Cherki. You see, like Chelsea have Cole Palmer. Who does Arsenal have it? No one. Arsenal have Odegaard. Arsenal, they were playing better without him. I'm 100% sure that he will have 900 back passes. But I'm not shading anyone, you understand? But that's the thing I'm trying to say is that Arsenal need that killer midfielder, You're at camp and the bus that you completed with your striker is 3 or 4. Your defenders have higher bus rate completion with the striker than you. The keeper has more passes to the striker than you. Like, how do you expect to win a game like that? When people say Arsenal are bottlers, people do not mean, technically Arsenal are a bad thing. No one hates Arsenal. But the reality is Arsenal makes people find reasons to make jokes out of them, reasons to make, all these things. Because when you draw at Wolves and you want to win a league, Tottenham will have a morale on Saturday with that morale, with the new manager, with everything. They will have morale. And after Tottenham, they have Chelsea. And Chelsea will never let you win a league. So you need to know that. And after that, until the final day, this was the easiest. You understand? This was the easiest game until the final day. Because they don't have any other easy game. Easy as in the eyes of everyone, that's a winnable game. Because in the Premier League, no match is a winnable match. You understand? We have seen with what Burnley did to Liverpool. We have seen what today happened, So, in the Premier League, no team is an easy win. But for Arsenal, I think all the teams are in. They have 2 matches against the current top 6. They have, I think, all the other games, those teams in the top 10 region, around the top 10. Other than the final day, I think so. Which makes it even harder for them. You understand? So, Arsenal losing today, those 2 points from a winning position, one, it will kill their morale. It will really hinder, it will really damage. Even when the game was a 2-1, you could have seen how the likes of Declan Rice were reacting. He wanted the players to make more runs. He wanted the players to be more energetic. He wanted the players to take risks. He wanted the players... How many times has he turned back, looked at his players and asked, what are you doing? You can watch, this season, how many times Declan Rice made comments, to shed at his manager, to shed at his players, because he expects more from the team with the quality of the team they have. This is the best squad in the Premier League currently, but they don't play like it. Even though they are one of the best teams, they don't play like it, and that's unfortunate for them. But on the other side, you need to be really, really happy for Wolves. At least it's another point closer to not being the worst team in the history of Premier League. I think they will get those. I think they have 2 points left or 1 point left for them not to be the worst, or to be same points with Derby. So yeah, if anyone's thinking I'm eating something, but no, I just got a Turkish sweet on my way. So yeah, I think Wolves, massive kudos to them, because how in the position they are, in the situation they are, like they got in the situation they are, in the points, in the place they are currently, for them to come back from 2-0 down, especially getting dominated by the first 15 minutes, not even making any chance, getting your first shot of the game just before the first half ended, and being able to get all those points. I think everyone needs to respect, give kudos to them, and we should appreciate the efforts they put. I think their striker Tolu, or I cannot say his second name, but Tolu was really impressive to me, because he was able to fight, to hold the ball, against, whenever he gets service, against William Saliba and Gabriel, who are some of the players that you can never be able to dominate aerially. They always like to dominate aerial balls, aerial challenges, and physical games. They like, because that's their game. Arsenal game is physical, and Wolves just gave them the ball, told them do whatever you can do, which they couldn't do anything. So I think that's massive news to Manchester City, which unfortunately in the final games they are back. The way they are playing, they are back. The only hope Arsenal can get is Newcastle, who won today 6, can get morale from that and go to Manchester City's game with that high hope, high morale. But at the same time, they got destroyed, having the same hype when they drew with PSG. They had the same hype when they went to Liverpool. They got destroyed. So you can never be sure of them. So it's a team that you can never be sure of it. It's a team that you can never be sure of the results you're gonna get out of them. You can get an A star Newcastle, or you can get an F star Newcastle. So Arsenal can only depend on other teams. I think the league is no longer in their hands. When they had 6 points, 7 points, whatever, 8 points, there was still chances for error, space for mistakes and those things. But now there's no. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy this kind of content and you want to see more of this, make sure you subscribe. And I also really appreciate how you guys showed me support in the last game. So hopefully I will see more of the same, and I will see you in the next time.